These are all my thoughts and opinions based on public information out in the public domain. Please do your own research. And guys, my beautiful people, this is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you for joining me today. I've been posting a lot of things on my YouTube channel in the community post, that I do. You can tell that Meghan is desperate by everything she's doing. I'm sorry the light is changing. I'm sorry that I don't have a special light or anything. Somebody actually gave me, the light that they sell, that they put is like a circle thing, and I tried it. I didn't like it because you can't see my wrinkles, when you talk. Everything looks the same. Like everything looks the same. It's fantastic, but I don't know. It's not for me. Right now the light is weird because the light in the lamp is yellow. So yeah, so I hope you don't mind. And you don't mind my wrinkles. I just like, it doesn't bother me. I'm an Asian person. I'm 53 on my 54th year now. She's really, really desperate. I posted the Ellen thing when Meghan, the day before that Ellen did before Meghan, the day before Meghan got married, because she even said, and I'll leave the link again in the description. So for those who keep coming at me and say, where is it? It's in the description of the video. So go take a look at the link before it gets deleted. Because again, that's another lie that Meghan and Ellen said during their sit down thing, that they were friends, that this and that. Oh yes, we've been longtime friends. How come she wasn't invited to her wedding? How come David Foster and Catherine McPhee weren't invited to her wedding? How come, what was the other ones? Let me see. Yeah, those two, it'll come to me. Those four people were not invited to her wedding. And according to Meghan, she knew Ellen for such a long time ago. They remained in touch. They were close friends. And before all of these sugars come at me and say, well, they had limited places. No, Meghan Markle had, other than Dorian, she had zero family members. So she could have invited. It wasn't a royal wedding per se, like Prince William and Catherine's, because Prince William is the heir to the throne. So they have to invite certain people that they have to be included. And even then, I don't know if you remember Prince William, when he said in an interview that he gave that he talked to the Queen because he was worried that the list was like 1,000 people and none of them were his friends. And the Queen said, do your own list. You know what I mean? But Harry's and Meghan's is sixth in line to the throne, a minor royal, and Meghan hadn't invited any family, so she could have invited as many friends as she wanted. Cheers. Yet her good friend Ellen and her wife Portia was not there. Neither was David Foster. It was like a second father to Harry. You're getting where I'm going with this, right? And the reason why I think Ellen wasn't invited, first, because Ellen didn't know who she was, but second, because Oprah wouldn't want Ellen there. Because there's like a rivalry between Ellen and Oprah, and Oprah wasn't there as a friend of Meghan's. She was there for work. You know what I mean? She got invited, but she was there for work. You're going to see all of that come out in the reality show that they're doing. So it must really burn her butt that she wasn't invited to Beatrice's, to Eugenie's and Zara Tindall christening for their two sons. You know what I mean? Because had she been invited, she would have issued a statement saying, we were invited, but we declined the invitation because of work commitments. Something she would have said something, but she's not saying anything, and it must really burn their butts. Now I want to clarify, because there's a lot of people who are still making excuses and don't understand why people are upset at Meghan Markle doing all these deals, all these shows, and all of that, right? Number one, because she's not using her own name. She's not denigrating Rachel Meghan Markle. She's using a title and denigrating the position that that title confers within an institution. She's denigrating the institution itself. An institution, by the way, which she publicly said it was racist, drove her to think of self-harm, had to leave an entire continent because they didn't even move to a different country of the United Kingdom. No, it had to be California. So they moved. She didn't go to Italy. She didn't go to Spain. She didn't go anywhere. You know, if she really wanted privacy, she could have said, you know what, I'm not going to be a working royal and I'm going to stay in the UK where my husband's family is because family is important to me, you know, but she didn't do any of that. So she went very publicly and her best friend Oprah, of course, Oprah had never met her before. And as we all know, she called the monarchy racist, abusive, bullies, that kept her prisoner, basically by taking away her titles, everything. And then she even lied. She even said that, oh my God, I mean, it makes me sick. She even said that they were racist towards her when the only racist in the family was sitting right next to her. And actually, all of them are racist. Meghan is racist, Harry is racist, and even Oprah is racist. You know, you don't have to be racist and hate. As long as you hate a race, you are racist. If I hate Asian, I am a racist because I slander and I do things to denigrate Asians. I am a racist. Oprah is quoted saying that all of the old people in the South must die. These are her words. I mean, these are her words, that all of these people must die. You know, because as long as she thinks they're racist, whatever it is, the new notion of racism is for her now. So we have, you know, so it makes no sense. And on top of that, Meghan went on Gloria Steinem, and she's the big feminist. Women need to have their voices. She's not using her voice. She's not using her platform, is she? She's using a royal title from an institution that she denounced and hates, and that she slanders. I mean, she slanders at every point in time. And I really do think that part of her slandering and diminishing the reputation of the monarchy is by doing all the crazy things she does, or because she really is a Z-lister and she doesn't know any better and she's not very smart. You know, so whenever she's told that she can no longer use that title, she can start using her own name, but then she can start fresh because, I have nothing to do with that title. That's the title. That's the royal family. Just when she dumps or Harry and whatever ends up happening with them, it's not going to be pretty. And she's going to blame Harry for everything. You know what I mean? You know how she even said that she was withheld prisoner almost in palace? She's going to say the same thing about Harry. How Harry made her do all those things. How Harry hated his own family. That she didn't force Harry, true, to do everything. You know, that for her family was important, but not for him. That all kinds of crap. She's gonna give allegations to that. So for those people, if Meghan were doing these things as the feminist that she is, using her voice, her platform, whatever platform it is, because she doesn't have any, but she had some sort of platform before, then that would be okay. She is entitled, even if she's married to Harry. You know, if she said, you know what, because also a lot of people go, well, she's a senior royal. No, she's not a senior royal. The reason why they're saying she's a senior royal for all those sugars is because by using her title, she's still infiltrating herself or portraying herself as such. Because she's not going again like, oh, Rachel Meghan Markle, welcome Rachel Meghan Markle, former actress of Suits, you know, married to Prince Harry. She's not going like that. She's not going as an individual. She's going as a representative of an institution. And as long as she keeps doing that, first of all, it's unconstitutional in the United States for a U.S. citizen to use noble titles on U.S. soil. You know, but as long as she keeps doing that, this is why that is the problem. Even for those UK commentators, I saw this girl talking today in the morning saying, oh, but she's entitled. Look at the Duchess of Cambridge. She came to play tennis. Wait a minute. The Duchess of Cambridge was playing tennis, and she's the patron of the Tennis Association, and they raise funds for all of that. Second of all, the Duchess of Cambridge was not doing something ridiculous and stupid. And she is entitled to use the royal titles because she is representing the royal family. She is still a member of the royal family. When she played tennis, how can she compare playing tennis with her squatting, which by the way, is really weird that now she can't squat with her legs closed when she's not pregnant, and yet at 8 months pregnant she could, which is impossible. But anyways, you're not going to compare the Duchess of Cambridge properly dressed playing tennis with a world champion, that was a first time to raise the profile for tennis, than Meghan Markle. As again, Catherine, first of all, has not denounced the royal family. She has not slandered the royal family. And she is a working member of the royal family. Whereas we have Meghan Markle, who's denounced the royal family or the monarchy as the worst thing that's ever happened to her, as the worst thing that can happen to any human being. She even invented that story because she copies stories. Remember that princess in Saudi Arabia that they took everything away? I mean, this woman is insane. And she sat in front of Oprah. Oprah knows those are lies because Oprah was at her baby shower, I think, and Gail. Or at least Gail was at baby shower. She was flown in private jet. Oprah had flown to see her many times in London in her private jet, and they met outside of Frogmore Cottage. They met in other places. So Oprah allowed those lies. So Ellen was not invited to Oprah's wedding, to Meghan's wedding. And now this is another big lie. They go on and say, oh, we were best mates. We remained in touch. We're longtime friends. We hang out now. And what's really bad is that they're stupid because there are public receipts. And I'm leaving one where Ellen did her stand-up thing saying that she didn't even remember who Meghan was. And she was sad and she was upset she wasn't invited because apparently she's actually a distant relative of Kate. So I hope that people understand that. And if you look at this, all roads lead to Oprah and the York girls. And Sarah Ferguson, because Sarah Ferguson is extremely close to Oprah, and so are Eugenie and Eugenie and Beatrice are extremely close to them, very, very close, closer than what you guys even know. I mean, at some point, Oprah was partying in Ibiza, and she sent a helicopter to pick, I think it was either Beatrice or Eugenie, so she can come and party with them over there. I mean, they are extremely tight. Okay, so, and then Oprah, the Melba lady. The Melba restaurant, it leads back to Oprah. Apparently she co-worked or did something with Oprah or cooking show or something with Oprah. Everything leads back to Oprah. Carolyn Duran, a writer for Oprah. So the reason why they're using Ellen now is because the Oprah thing backfired. But I mean, these are all my thoughts and opinions, So you tell me, when people say, oh, the Queen invited Meghan. No, the Queen did not invite them for Christmas. All the relatives know that they have to go visit the Queen, or it's not have to, but it's lovely. They all get together. They called to ask if they were still invited. They were told, of course, but there's some rules that apply to you. And they didn't want to come. That's it. They're not special. Nothing is going on. You're going to start seeing probably, because now tomorrow we're going to have the double christening of Sarah Tyndall's boy and Eugenie's boy at Windsor Chapel, I think. You're now going to start seeing articles coming out that Meghan chose not to come, that they're thinking of having Beatrice and her and Lily be baptized together. You know what I mean? You're going to see all of that, but it is a sad thing to watch. It is actually disheartening. So for all those TV hosts on TV, and for all the people that are talking and saying she's entitled to do all these things, absolutely, as Rachel Meghan Markle. not as a representative. When you use a title, you are acting on behalf of an institution, company, or organization. When you're acting on your own behalf, you use your own name. So it is an embarrassment. And I left that clip also for Princess Diana. How Princess Diana, I mean, this, unlike Meghan, that Meghan has to call people. She has to reach to people. She has to do this. Princess Diana, she has to squat everybody, get away from me. She wanted nothing to do with any commercial enterprises because she didn't want to taint her name, because she was a princess. She was an aristocrat. That was beneath her. She was a lady. She was beautiful. Unlike Fergie and unlike Meghan. It's terrible. And unlike Andrew and even unlike Prince Charles. But what do you lovely people think? Anyways, please go to Tamiyaki. You still haven't seen that video because I'm looking how many people of you are watching that video. It's actually a lot of fun. Pirina and I are there with her talking about all kinds of things. Please go watch it. And don't forget to subscribe to Truly, okay? It's free. I'll leave those links here. Okay, thank you for watching, and please leave me your comments. Leave me your comments. I want to know what you think of Ellen. I want to know what you think of her not being invited to the christening tomorrow. I want to do also the trial. It's TikTok time, and Samantha is going full throttle with the lawsuits. Anyways, let me know what you think on all of that, and thank you for watching.